Hello everybody and welcome back to our latest weather forecast. I'm going to just mention something before we do go into this forecast, and that is that we were live for 4 hours covering the tornado risk over in America. If live weather coverage is something that you would be interested in for American tornado outbreaks or European windstorms, we cover most severe weather events. So if that's something that you would like, I would highly recommend subscribing. But now then, let's get into the weather forecast. We're going to start with the temperatures. It's looking like quite mild out there. 11 degrees down in London, up in Scotland, looking like 8 degrees. If we move this through into tonight, still looking like 10 degrees. It's going to be quite a mild night this evening, possibly 5 degrees above average for this time of the year. If we move this through into Saturday, it's going to be a nice day with some 13 degrees. If you do miss out on the rain, which I'll talk to you about in just a moment. If you're into Saturday night, still once again anywhere from 11 to maybe 6 degrees, which is still average or above average for this time of the year. If we move this through into Sunday, we're going to be seeing potentially 15 degrees in London, and this is where it could reach 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. And if we go into Monday, very early on in the morning, 9 degrees, Scotland looking like a couple of degrees, maybe 5, 6 degrees. If we move through the day on Monday, still the warmer temperatures, maybe 12 degrees in London, 10 degrees in Ireland, and up in Scotland, 9, 8 degrees. And finally, as we go into Monday, it's looking like anywhere from 10 degrees to once again 6 degrees. Now, if we quickly look at the wind gusts, if we take us back to now, we are seeing some high wind gusts down in Wales. Some of these could exceed 40 miles an hour, potentially reaching 50 miles an hour. If I move this through into Saturday, things should be relatively calm, maybe 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts in North Wales. If I move this a little bit later on, we are going to be seeing some 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts for Southwest Ireland as we go through to midday. If I move this through into early on Sunday morning, right around 5 o'clock, some 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts for Western Ireland. If I move this through to the daytime, we are going to see some wind gusts moving in from, or some 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts, sorry, for West Scotland and Western Ireland. If we go through into Monday, we are going to be seeing once again another little bit of wind, maybe 30-mile-an-hour wind gust for Western Ireland, and then moving up to North Scotland as well, and maybe some higher wind gusts on Tuesday for Wales. Now then, let's look at the rain. We have been seeing some patchy showers out there. Some of these have been quite heavy. That's going to be what's going to be happening on Saturday. We are going to be seeing some showers moving their way into Ireland. Some of these could contain hail. If I move this through later on into Saturday, these showers, maybe a couple of them producing a couple flashes of lightning, will move their way into the west coast of Wales, England and Scotland. If I move this through into Sunday, maybe some patchy showers in the morning times. Maybe some of these could be heavy once again because of these warmer temperatures. Maybe a bit of a rain band across the south of the country early on Sunday. If I move this through to Monday, maybe some snow for the higher elevations of Scotland early on Monday. If I move this through to Monday, right around 3 o'clock, we are going to have a band of rain. Some of this could be moderate. And finally, if I move through to Tuesday, this band will make its way up to North Scotland. If we look at the rain accumulations from now to Tuesday, so the yellow areas and the orange areas are the areas where we're going to see the most amount of rain. None of this I would particularly expect to be flooding. It just gives you a overview of what I think the where we're going to see the most rain. And if we look at what's going on out there at the moment, we do have a couple lingering showers and potentially some hail. Now, if you guys did like this weather forecast, it would be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe, and also the live coverage. If you want that, you could subscribe for when we do next go live. Bye bye, and I'll catch you on the next one.